Do-over. Do we have sound? Sound, do we have sound? And then do this. Okay, let me stop the video. I got to figure out what's going on with the sound. Like I said, I haven't been on StreamYard in like 4, 5, 6 months. So maybe one of y'all can tell me what's going on with that. Because the bad thing about it, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 tabs open with other people's Christmas stuff that I did want to show. And I'm bummed because if the sound's not coming out, that's not going to be good. Time to switch to eMooks. Just show us Mac and we'll forgive. Yeah, is he here? No, he's not here. Mac is he's very independent. Okay, what is going on with this? I'm checking my other feed. There we go. Okay, so that's up to date. Okay, I'm gonna see what kind of delay I'm getting here because I was looking at Paul Wedge and Big live stream, and he gets next to no delay on that new system. So let me do this. See how long. 10-second delay. Okay, cringe. Yep. Bummer. But man, this is bumming me out next. I wanted to show some videos. So let me see. I am going to try it again. How many we got in here? We got 2. Okay. We got, by the way, Adrian, thanks for popping in, bud. I don't get to see you that much anymore either. So what's up with that? And I just haven't been doing any live streams, man. I just concentrate on content now. I mean, it's what I just like flying drones, so and editing videos. So that's all I've really been doing. But I don't plan on doing too many more live streams in the near future. Maybe in the new year I'll start up again. I do enjoy doing them. It gets to be a grind after a while. It's like, well, I've got to do a live stream. It's Friday. No. Oh, wait a minute. Wait. Now I got 4 in here. And here I am. I just realized I didn't prepare. Oh, excuse me. There we go. We have the Christmas tree on. And yes, this is a green Christmas tree I'm wearing on my head. Okay. Just so y'all can see that. See that? That's a green Christmas tree. Of course, it's on a green screen, so it's not going to show up. Hey, Paco. So, yeah, I don't see me wearing this thing too long. I'm already starting to sweat. Oh, by the way, yeah, here it is. What's today? Friday? 3 days for Christmas. And it's 72 degrees outside. Ugh. Cloudy, kind of icky and miserable looking. Yeah. So, okay, now let's get back to the problem at hand. Adrian, you still here? Because I need to know somebody who still uses StreamYard. I know I got 4 watching. Better than high winds and pissing rain. You got that right, Thomas. Mr. Skyfly. Hey, bud. Happy holidays to you. So I need to find out what I'm doing wrong here. If I cut out, it's only because the funny thing about it is I did do this earlier today, tested everything, but there's no way to hear which direction the sound is coming from. So let me see if I can do this another way. By the way, see this right here? Yeah, this is going to be a major shit show. As I was about to say, this right here, brand new mouse, just started using it today. This is a piece of garbage. I might have to go back to the wired mouse halfway in the show. Anyway, so where were we? So I'm going to go to, is the mouse not even working now? There we go. No. There we go. Okay, so go to present. Now I'm trying to share screen. Share screen at best. I'm looking this because I haven't been on StreamYard in so long. Oh, follow these steps to share a video with, that's a video, not a screen. So let's go to share screen. Window that's where I'm at. To share audio. Oh, wait a minute. I wonder if it's in the same, it has to be in the same browser. No, it's in a different window. To share audio. Let's go back. Oh, wait a minute now. This has Chrome tab, window. See, I'm not going to do it too much because that's going to suck though, because I really wanted to play some videos, Christmas videos. I found like 8 of them. One of them's Chris Hopes, and it's pretty darn good. Yeah, and Thomas, I just had a Logitech, and I've had it for years, and it just gave up the ghost. It just wouldn't do anything. And I saw this one on Amazon for like $20. I said, "Well, how bad can it be?" It's got like 1,000 reviews, and it was all like 4.5 stars. I said, "It can't be that bad." And yeah, it sucks. I'll be doing my own review on this thing to Amazon. Okay, so share. So if I share, I'm still not getting audio. I'll bet you. Let me see what that gives me. Stop screen, add distinct. See, I'm sharing a screen. Actually, I was trying to share that stream, but we're not getting audio. Oh, wait a minute. No, the audio's up. I did check that. I'll tell you what, let me roll this thing. See, I'm getting sound, but I'm getting sound through the speakers here on this video. Any sound on your end other than my voice? I'm just looking for something I may have missed. Well, I'm not going to waste too much time on this. Okay. Shit can that. Yeah, that bums me out. Wait, sounds good. You're shitting me. Huh. Okay. Let's start the show over. I'm going to start that video from scratch because if I'm going to play other people's videos, I want them to work. I mean, oh, this mouse is driving me nuts. Share screen. Also share audio tab. What is that now? Okay, wait a minute. That's on Chrome. If I go to Window, there's no right click to share audio tab. Share tab or screen instead. Let's try this again. So I'm going to do this. Let me know if y'all get sound. Me in. Yeah, that's annoying as shit. Okay, somebody needs to tell me what I'm doing wrong because I haven't done one of these in a long time. Because that used to be, there was a button you used to check to make sure you had audio whenever you shared screen. And it's really not there anymore. Hey, I just thought of something though. It said Chrome. I do have Chrome open. What if we do this? Let's do. Go to my channel. No, that ain't gonna work any. Well, actually, that could work if I. Yeah, let me try this. So I can do that. Copy, paste, and go. Site can't be reached. What? Oh, come on. Here I am. I used to consider myself a tech guru, and I can't get anything to work. This bites. Might have to end the stream early. There we go. Now. Okay, wait. Let's back this up. Now I'm using Chrome. I'm going to switch it over to the other screen. Make sure I haven't lost y'all because I can't see the StreamYard stream. Hey, see Hot Rod's in here. Yes, no, yeah, there he is. Hey, Rod, did everybody get my notice in the email? I better post this if y'all didn't. Oh, this wonderful mouse. This thing bites big time. Okay, let me do that there. And we need some technical help in here. Okay, so I got a tab in Chrome open. And if all I have to do is copy and paste, this will work. Maybe. Hey, Rod, let me get to you here in just a second. I'll try this. Because I'm going to do it in Chrome this time. Oops. Where'd that go? There we go. Share screen, Chrome. No, it's not showing it to me there. Chrome tab. Christmas in the City. There it is. Okay. Okay, let's try this again. I've been at this 15 minutes now and I still can't start the show. Do we have any sound at all? Well, bells will be ringing. Sound check, sound check. Yes. That's going to be convoluted now for me to add more of these videos I got lined up. I just noticed something. And why is that buffering? Maybe because I have 20 tabs open.
I think I like it how it is.
That sound on the video, not me. Rod.
Hello.
I figure we can just talk over this. Are you getting sound out of this?
I hear it.
Okay.
But I turned my YouTube off, so I'm hearing it on stream.
See, but I can't tell if it's just really annoying.
How you doing, Brian?
Oh, pretty good. That family comes to visit. And the thing about it, everything else I did.
You all healed up from your hip stuff?
Yeah, mostly. Well, I got other stuff. Johnny Mac 26. Hey, bud.
You know I've moved on from the Avada, right?
What do you got?
Oh, so I have
like a regular real FPV thing.
Oh yeah, I got four of them. I have
that you can destroy over and over and rebuild.
I got a GEP RC Cinelog 20.
That's a good one.
Yeah, no, it's not.
I heard it was.
The prop guards on that thing are way too flimsy. Brad 3D printed me some. Those broke too. The stock ones broke. Yeah, that drone's not much fun. I got the Flywoo Cine Race.
Yeah.
20. That one's a nice drone. I really like that one. That one's held up great. I have the Emax Baby Hawk 03.
That's the newest one? Man, I thought of getting that one.
Yeah. And I also have the Nazgul Evoke F5D, the dead cat version of the 5-inch with the 03 air unit. All that's all ELRS. So all 03, all ELRS.
And see, that's just it. The 03 is a game changer when it comes to regular FPV.
Yeah, you don't need to put a GoPro on top.
Yeah.
So less weight, more fun.
Yeah. One of the guys that I fly with downtown, he swears by that thing.
Mm-hmm.
It just, he does it for a living. He does FPV for a living. and he swears by that O3 unit. He loves it. He's got like 4 or 5 of them though now, just in backup and backup and backup, just in case. Man, when you
You
work for
know, everybody liked it on the Mini 3, and then the Avata come out, and they're like, "Hey, the Avata shoots pretty good video," and then it's basically the exact same camera on the Mini 4,
yeah,
and it's like, it's that 1/3 that they stuck on everything.
yep. I was kind of bummed out about a week ago because the Avata has that 1/1/3. I said, I wonder if I can do anything low light. Yeah, no, you can't. I tried every setting to get it, and I got it to where, okay, the sun is down. All I have is ambient light in the sky, but there was so much noise. It just said, no, this is trash. I put up my Mini 4 to get. In fact, some of the footage was in that video I was just showing. But
yeah, you probably, I don't know. It was probably on auto ISO, which means it went to 6400.
yeah, well, and that's just it. I was playing with the higher ISOs, and that's when you start messing with the shutter speeds, and it came close, but I was starting on the edges, especially. I'm seeing all this noise, and I'm saying I can't deal with that. But
yeah, I'm not surprised.
Just upgraded my Mini 4 Pro to that latest firmware, and I was kind of in a hurry. I was kind of in a rush. I did it yesterday afternoon. I had a lot of stuff to do yesterday, so I really couldn't test the goggles out. But I was able to test some of the other features like panning, or not panning, zooming in on a photo, which is nice. You could never do that. Yeah, finally. But, here's the thing that gets me is I zoomed in on a couple of photos. I was a good ways from downtown at night, which if you're going to get noise, it's going to show up at night. And there was no noise, which was good. But I'm just thinking, I was looking at it. You can tell it's digital. It's a digital zoom. And I'm thinking, if I take the raw photo from the 48, from the Quad Bear 48, and work with it in post, I can get the same picture without it looking like it's digital. So half of one, a dozen of another. I just want to try it in the goggles, man. I want to zip around in the open air with the Mini 4 Pro with the goggles.
Whose video did I comment on the other day?
I saw Russ's yesterday, and he was doing that.
So, the advantage of the goggles with those, because I've flown my Mavic 3 Pro with them. Two very obvious advantages with the goggles. One, if it's bright as hell outside, the goggles are the way to fly. Yeah. I don't care how many nits you have on what controller you have and what phone you have. I don't care. It ain't enough. And the goggles will look 1,000 times better than any screen in your hands. End of story.
Well, to me too, it's another thing of proximity. You can tell how much closer you are to an object with the goggles than you can with a little.
That's point 2. If you're going to fly close to anything, do it in the goggles, because you can see it so much better.
Yeah.
Than with the remote.
I'm really looking forward to putting those goggles on. Here's the only thing, though. Like I said, that firmware update was ridiculous. You had to update the bird, the drone, update the goggles, which that didn't want to take. I found out I had to hook it up to the Avata for the Integra goggles to update. So that was
I need to turn mine on and connect so that the firmware will come through the goggles and the motion controller.
That is a huge download. But the other thing was you had to update the Fly app. And the Fly app is funny. When you do it on a phone, at least on an Android, I don't know, it'll say update, and you hit yes, and it'll say updating in the background.
Mm-hmm.
And you just kind of walk away and forget about it. Well, last night I was out. All I wanted to do was put the Mini 4 Pro up for a couple of shots because I wanted to try the zoom thing. My camera worked. I could switch between video and camera. The props would not spin up. Not for nothing. And I'm like 20 minutes into this battery, and I'm just going, Well, shit. So, I turned it on and off a bunch of times. I go, well, maybe it's part of the update that didn't take, just anything.
Mm-hmm.
I finally get into the app and I said, check for updates, under the profile thing.
Mm-hmm.
That damn thing was still sitting at 73% for the app.
Hmm.
And it updated right there for me. And once that updated, it was fine. I was able to go on my merry way and get my
Oh,
shot.
come on. You should have connected to 6G instead of 5G, damn it.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what I should have done.
Yeah. You just connect to 6G. It would have been fine.
But man, but I know I haven't done one of these live streams in forever. And be honest with you, man, I just woke up one day and said, yeah, no, I'm not going to do these for a while. Because to me, it's like too much for a routine. I love routines, but not, okay, I got a live stream this Friday. What am I going to talk about? It was just getting to be a drag.
Yeah,
So,
Johnny and Ray changed, right? So Ray's moving to where Johnny's and they're gonna do, Fly for Fun one week and Ray the next week, so that they're every other week, and I get it, the grind of trying to do all that's got to be.
I could not imagine doing it weekly. Well, yeah, I could, because I was on with Bill Thomas for almost a year. And man, well, the good thing about
Yeah, now I'm on Bill's show.
So. Yeah, I know. I saw that last night. I caught the tail end of it. But I mean, once a month I had to go to like a border board meeting, and I had an out for that. But it just gets tiring going on, even when it's not your show, to be in front of this microphone and in front of the camera and everything. If I was getting paid for it, yeah, it'd be tolerable. But I do things for fun nowadays. And that's all I've been doing is having fun with these drones and whatever cameras I'm using. I've really, really gotten into the editing of the Insta360 stuff, going back to the old stuff too. And it's just, man, you can just do so much with a lot of that stuff. One of these days, I'm going to put a mashup of all the Insta360 stuff I'm putting together, re-edited though, in something we've seen before. And there's an impetus for that. On the Insta360 app on your phone, the feature now, there's a feature where it will make an automatic video of whatever videos you tell it to make a video from. And I said, well, let me try that feature. And it's pretty intense, because it says analyzing clips, and it'll analyze them for like an hour for it does anything.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Battery on my phone lasts. But once it's done, I've been really impressed with what it did. In fact, I wish I could pull one up, but I'm scared to do anything right now in this StreamYard the way it's working. Anyway,
yeah, I ended up buying, because my 12 terabyte was down to just a hair under 2 terabytes. So I ended up buying a 20 terabyte to move everything over to.
A 20 terabyte.
Because I have crap tons. I have all my video from all my drones. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, same here, bud.
The drive was on sale. It was like $300.
I've got my fourth. Yeah, I think it's my fourth 8 terabyte sitting right next to me right here in a temporary thing where I'm loading everything from the 4 terabyte onto the 8.
And
I take that 4 out, put the 8 in, and I'll archive the 4, that way I don't lose any of the video that's on there, because I'm the same way, man. I've never discarded any video that I've taken in the last 6 years.
This is why Sean Oz says he shoots everything in 1080p.
Really?
Yeah. Less storage for all the
videos.
videos.
It's less storage, but the quality sucks. I the first 2 years, honestly, I shot in 1080p even with the Mavic 2 Zoom, because I knew it could do 4K, but I said, holy crap, that's like all those gigabytes for like 5 minutes. No, that ain't going to work. I'm going back to 1080p, and I used 1080p for 2 years. Then I started seeing all this 4K stuff when it was really coming out, and I said, yeah, I need to start shooting everything in 4K. So I did. I don't regret it, but yeah, it takes up some space. Oh,
you want to talk about taking up space? I set one of my FPV drones to 4K 100. The video gets big pretty quick.
Yeah, I think you're getting 3 minutes on a gigabyte, if that.
So
Probably.
I think it's bigger. I think it's a lot more than that, actually. But
on that XFAT system, you don't get a lot. I don't like the way it breaks it up. But it is what it is.
Yeah.
By the way, I love coming on here because I'll throw a question out there, and sooner or later, somebody in here can answer my question because I'm no friggin' genius. Not when it comes to all this stuff. I'm getting to be old. But here's the deal. The Mini 4 Pro, one of the advertisements for it, now maybe it hasn't been put out there yet, I don't know, was 4K at 100 and 100 to, yeah, I think 100, it was 100 frames a second.
100. Yeah, it wasn't 120, it was 100.
No, it wasn't 120, but it's 100, and I have yet to find that feature. I don't think it's on there yet.
Should be in pro mode.
I'll look.
Go to pro mode. That's where you're. Okay. That's where that's at.
Because mostly that's all I usually shoot in is pro mode. So I don't know. And you know, once again, there's something else. Unless I'm shooting a scene with activity in it, like people moving or traffic, I don't see the point of 100 frames per second video either. 60's nice, 60's smooth, but I've noticed 60's soft. Most of my stuff is still 4K 30 because you can work it into almost anything you need to. Eat more possum, man. This is getting to be old home week. Let me throw this up here in case anybody wants to come in again. I wish I could figure out how do they do that pin shit? I guess I can
right click your message or click the 3 little dots on your message.
Let me do this up here maybe. Community moderation, participants, moderation activity. No, there's nothing to pin anything. Oh well. See, that's another thing too. I'm kind of impressed with that. I mean, I know Paul had a hard time, but there's been other people using that. What is it called? EVMux?
EVMux.
EVMux. Yeah, it does look. For one thing, there's no delay. I was with Paul one afternoon when he was testing it out, and there was 0 delay. And I know right now I'm getting at least a 10-second delay on this. So it might be something to look into. And even the free, everybody says, well, the free thing has a watermark. Well, so does StreamYard. Who cares?
Well, yeah, exactly. All the freebies all have the watermarks.
You know, and if the and that's my biggest thing is the lag between what you and I are talking about right now versus what's showing up on StreamYard. And right now it's 10 seconds. By the end of this stream, it'll be close to 30 seconds, and that's irritating to me anyway. So anybody wants to pop in and say Merry Christmas, Thomas, you're more than welcome to. I've spoken to Thomas several times on Facebook Messenger, and that's probably one of the nicest guys I've ever met, but not met.
You haven't been watching my videos, have you? Here.
That's another thing. I still try to keep up with watching everybody's videos. What we got here?
You'll see. This is my baby hawk.
That is nice.
Going around my yard.
Dude, that compared to the tiny hawk that I've still got.
Oh yeah. Oh, you wait. That was just a warm up. I was high to start out and then slowly came back down. I'm dodging.
I'm talking about the clarity of the picture.
Oh yeah, the O3 area, and it's great.
You know, because I'm used to the 1950s TV fuzz on that original Tiny Hawk.
Mm-hmm.
which the higher you go, it's just so exciting to see where you're going to come down because you're not going to come down under your own control.
Yeah. So this is just me buzzing around my yard. Actually, this was me trying to take that same path that I did with the
Avada, yeah,
Avada, right? Remember? It's
Oh,
literally
yeah.
the same path. So I'm trying to get this open prop FPV to go the same path. And I did and have been.
So,
I'm getting
is
better at it.
Emax the one selling this thing again?
Yeah, this is the Emax
Okay.
Baby
Yeah,
Hawk,
I really
which is
might look.
a 3.5-inch sub 250.
Oh, yeah. So it
This-
actually has some weight to it that you can fly outside.
Yeah. Well, it's open prop, so you can the wind doesn't impact it nearly as much. You can see the stuff flopping
Well,
around.
what I'm getting at is
On the
though the
trees.
Tiny Hawk was really never meant to be outside.
Oh no.
In
Yeah,
any, I
that's
mean,
Tiny
and that's
Hawk,
the
no.
only place because of the animals in my house. I couldn't fly it into my house anymore. They would take it. The cats would take it down in a heartbeat. It was. I've got video of it somewhere, and it's not pretty because they're crashing into furniture and everything else.
Yeah, my cats love the drone for whatever reason. They're curious about it. They follow it.
No, this is nice.
Keep in mind, I've been flying FPV like less than 2 months.
Now wait a
Flying
minute,
around
dude.
like this. Yeah,
The Avada
seriously.
counts.
Okay, I never flew the Avada in manual mode. There,
Oh, you're in manual? Cool.
I'm in full acro. I fly full acro. That's all
Now,
I fly.
did you have to pull a bunch of simulator time for this, or no?
About 2 weeks. I did about 2 weeks worth of sim time. Once Ken placed it here, got my Cinelog 20 up and working. It was like, okay, now that thing's all working, I need to learn how to fly. That was kind of my inspiration to go do the sim time. Part of the reason I hadn't done the sim time, it was because, well, I didn't really have the FPV drone up to where it was flyable. So once we did that in, I don't know, late October, then I put the sim time in and started flying. Johnny, don't ask Johnny about sims. He hates the sim.
I'm not crazy. I'm not a big.
He can
fan
never
of
get.
sims.
He can never fly. He can never get it flying decent in the
Well,
sim.
I can, but it just doesn't. To me, it doesn't translate into when I go out in the field. It just doesn't.
So all the left, rights, turnings, kinds of stuff applies pretty well. Things such as rolls, power loops, and things like that. Yeah, it's a little floaty in the sim. But as far as just getting around things and shooting gaps, sim's great.
So Lance wants us to see this. There we go. This is highly technical.
Precision.
Precision? Okay, I didn't even consider that.
Yeah.
Precision 5-year-olds.
Perfect choreography.
No nappy time now. God, I went through with the granddaughters with this 20 years ago.
Come on,
I'm
who
assuming,
can't love a video like this?
I'm assuming, Lance, one of these is yours. Santa baby. I wonder if we can do sound on this thing. Let's try sound. Any sound?
I hear it.
I
Guess
see
you
what he's
dropped
talking
something.
about. Wait, my costume's falling apart. That's a good one. Poor kid is scarred for life. Somebody's going down here. I know one of them they're getting busy by now.
Gotta be. Yep, there goes.
There we go.
Oh. Cute video. Gotta love stuff like this. And then you know what you do with it, right, Brian? About 20 years later, at like Christmas, when they're all grown up, then you pull this out. You go, hey, this was you.
Oh, that was funny. Merry Christmas, Johnny.
Hey, Johnny, you doing sim time yet?
Yeah, we were just
No.
talking about you.
He's not doing it. He's done it the hard way. He's just taking off and crashing. He's not crashing anymore.
Here comes one of the true legends of the internet. Peter.
Peter.
Morning, guys.
Yeah.
How's it going?
Hey, I'm jealous of you. You'll have Christmas before we do, damn it.
And New Year's.
That's right, dude.
And New Year's. Yeah, exactly. He'll be in 2024 before we get to be in 2024.
We always are.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, Johnny,
leading the charge. Yeah, there you go, Johnny. You got to be like Max. You got to be like Max.
You know, and that's the thing. I as much as I don't like the Sims, I still need to use them because I want to learn Acro at least with
Lift
the
off. That was the one that I learned. Lift off.
I've got lift off. Yeah, that's the only one I use, in fact.
Yeah, it works great.
And I haven't used it in a few months, and I've heard it works really well now with the Avata. So I need to check it out. Because the last one
you can import drones.
Yeah, I know. But I mean, the last one I worked with on that was the Potato, the DJI FPV. Yeah, and that was a nightmare. I mean, if I could get it in the air for more than 2 minutes, I'd call it a good day.
Yeah, Johnny was having that trouble. He imported an Avata, and he was like, "Oh man, this thing's like way too twitchy." But and I think whoever he imported it from must have put some pretty radical PIDs on it, and that's what was probably screwing them up. I don't think they really tuned. I think they tried to tune an Avata like a freestyle drone, or make it fly like a freestyle drone, which is like, okay, this is not very real.
I'll just say hi to everyone in chat. A few familiar names there now.
What have you been flying, Peter?
Sorry?
What have you been flying, Peter?
Me? Nothing.
Nothing?
Peter, I know, is an occasional flyer. I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
I know you have. It's been a while.
Yeah, we've got a original Mavic Platinum sitting in this case back there in the floor there. It's been there for about 4 years. I haven't flown it.
Hey, that Mavic Platinum, no, Peter.
Yeah.
I'm on the waterboard here, and I meet people in one of these flood control county type people,
Right.
and they're forever doing surveys of the areas that they need to do surveys of. They're still using that Mavic Pro Platinum.
Okay.
And they said, you know, it works great. The hardest part is just getting batteries for it.
Right.
That are reliable.
Yeah. That's what I'm worried about with the batteries. They've been sitting there in the case there for 4 years, you know, so I don't know what condition they're in.
This is one of the videos I wanted to show. I'm just not going to use the sound, but this is in Russia.
Okay.
I just pulled a bunch of Christmas videos from my subscription list. And I remember this person. It's a woman that takes these videos, and they're ground videos. It's nothing special to them. And we chatted back and forth a few times, but I just get, you know, the main impression I got looking at this video is just how freaking cold it is there. I mean, that's cold. Look at all that snow on the ground.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
You want cold? I spent 10 years in Fargo, North Dakota. That's cold.
Hey there.
Although this year the upper Midwest won't be as cold because of El Nino.
Yeah, they're forecasting rain and thunderstorms here for Christmas Day, so that should be fun.
Same here
Yeah.
in Florida. Rain.
Only going to be in the sort of mid-20s Celsius as far as temperature goes.
Can y'all read
Rain.
that for me?
Rain from Monday to Thursday.
Yeah, I think our rain's starting tomorrow sometime and going on until Tuesday.
But
Which
then
really
again,
stinks because I'm on vacation next week and I went to fly.
Peter, y'all are in your summer there, right?
Yeah,
And that to me always has blown my mind. I just don't understand Christmas in summer.
yeah. In fact, we quite often have Christmas days, over up around the 100 mark or more, as far as Fahrenheit temperatures. Not uncommon.
Oh, I know. Nothing but trains. I said, no, wait a minute. I know this guy. Couldn't think. This is Robert Glazer. Right here.
Okay.
Yeah, he's trying to build another channel, and he's got awesome train videos on this. He's out there in the Western United States, and there's some really nice video. He even owned up to it. Yeah, it's me. Let me go ahead and make you a moderator on this, bud. Let's see where we're at. At least I remember how to do that.
Yeah, you haven't been on for a while and doing live streams, have you?
No, I haven't done one, I think, since July, and then it was a month before that, so it's almost 6 months, really.
Oh, right.
But like I was saying earlier, man, it's just hard being retired and getting into a routine that you find to be somewhat of a chore sometimes.
Yeah.
I got to hand it to anybody that does a weekly, because that is some serious work. Like Ray Kelly and Johnny Drone Fire.
Yeah, especially if you want to do like a structured sort of show, if it's just like an ad hoc one where you just speak about everything, it's not that hard. But yeah,
I think the impetus, though, for me throttling it back was, of all people, Ken Herron, because he went from every week to like every other week. And I remember that one video right before he went to every other week. You could tell it was bothering him when he was more or less saying how hard it is to do a weekly thing like that. And the guy's so damn creative. I couldn't imagine.
Yeah, in his case, he's trying to put a whole artistic show on with what he's doing. So that's a ton of work.
It's hard to keep that level up every week. It's like, come on.
Yeah, that's right.
Easy, drone dude.
Even for him, who's a radio guy who's used to doing stuff like that. So
yep.
Yeah.
So let me see.
So, Brian, are you going to buy yourself a gift in the new year?
Well, here's the problem.
Because it's coming. It's coming.
It's a bad problem. It's very bad. Bad, very bad. So I live in Texas. And here in Texas, a year ago, they figured out they got $33 billion surplus in the budget. Okay? They wanted to give that money back, but they're trying to figure out how to do it equitably. So what they did, they passed this bill, and it's passed. They are going to subsidize the school property tax portion of our property tax bill. The school portion is the biggest part of my property tax bill every year.
Sure.
If it was just me and my age, it would be $2,500 a year. But because the house is in my wife's name, it's like $1,200, which combined with all the other taxes, I'm only paying $2,000 a year, which is, if you live in a state like New York or California, people are going, well, you suck.
I don't want to tell you what I'm paying.
My buddy in New York just said that his property taxes were $13,000 a year. I couldn't believe it.
Mine are 8.
8, yeah.
Wow.
But I live at a gated golfing community.
well, there you
So,
go.
Yeah,
We got a
exactly.
few of those around there, and that eight grand is about normal.
Yeah.
You could afford it
But,
then if you live in one of those places.
The scary part is if you're not on the island side, just in the mainland side, my homeowner's insurance is almost $4,000.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what mine runs.
It's ugly here in Florida.
My house insurance this year was up around, well, the initial quote I got was up around $4,000 because I live in an area that sort of could be susceptible to bushfires, that sort of stuff. So,
Yeah,
yeah, so it's gone up. But
they'll get you
managed-
for anything.
yeah, I managed to shop around and got it for quite a bit cheaper somewhere else. So,
No, what I was getting at is I got my tax bill for the school's ISD. It was 0. I'm keeping that piece of paper just in case they come back on me. So now I have $1,200.
You know the new FPV drone is coming.
Yeah. I mean, I can be a little choosy here.
And it's going to be sub 250.
Yeah.
The debate's
gonna-
whether it's going to be open props or not. Maybe an open prop one. Like
I know
the
that-
original potato. So sort of a small potato.
That's something
Is that-
else I haven't flown in a while. I love that DJI FPV. That thing is, I've yet to do manual or acro, whatever you want to call it. But man, just zipping around at 65 fucking miles an hour is just, ooh, this is fun.
so that's going to be a replacement for the original FPV one, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, not the Avata.
No, I got the Avata too, and I like the Avata because you can do in a way. To me, it's more versatile, especially if you're trying to do something cinematic. You can go low and slow. You can go high and slow. You can go high and fast. Fast being relative. I mean, the best you're going to get is maybe 25 or so, 20 miles an hour. But because of the way the camera.
You don't pull the trigger hard enough. I go 30 all the time, damn it.
Hey, dude, I'm using the sticks, and I can go faster than that. I've had that thing with the wind behind me up at 40, and that's spooky. But one of the things I love to do, and it's like you, Rod, I'll zip around my front yard. My front yard has a garden in it with all these bushes and everything, and it's like,
Oh,
I
yeah.
can zip under that one.
Lots of obstacles make it fun.
Yeah. But I mean, it just goes into such tight places. And yeah, what you can do is practice by going in slow first. Then you start speeding it up, and you'll see where that gap is where you need to hit it, so you don't hit your.
You know what the hardest thing to do in acro mode is? Fly slow.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you can't.
That's harder than flying
Yeah,
fast in acro mode.
You're really flying a true FPV more, and you really can't.
Yeah, it's slow is super hard. I'll just say that your fingers are
And meanwhile,
100
We got
million
Maddie
mile an hour micro.
we got Maddie in here going, listen to these old coots. They think they know what they're talking about.
Maddie needs to come on. I'm going down to go see Maddie tomorrow. So
Good deal.
we're gonna put he's gonna put my LEDs on 2 of my drones, and then we'll probably do some more chase videos.
I'll admit it. I don't know anything I'm talking about at the moment, so I'll admit it.
And Maddie, I was practicing dives in the sim. It's getting better. Because I know he's going to want to go over and dive that freaking building that he dives all the time. I didn't dive it with him. It was really windy when I was down there the last time. And
Okay.
I didn't take my
Make
NASCAR
you
up.
pull it up. Where's my buddy? Oh, he's got a video up. So, let's see if I can do this. Yeah, here we go. I have a friend here in town. His name is Andrew Mendez, and he's one of these guys, like I said, he makes a living flying FPV. He literally gets called all over the world for jobs. Is that Justin? No, he doesn't go by that.
Don't know.
Infinity Gaming is Justin.
But let me see if I can pull this up. I've got his latest video up, but it's on Facebook, so it's kind of. If it'll let me
Beginner
do
level.
this. Yeah, let me do it. The widescreen. No, not that way. There we go. Okay. Try to do a share screen without flubbing this one up. And like I said, this guy does this for a living. And this was just a joke.
Beginner level. Pro level. Flies a bunch level.
I wonder what the hell he has his setting in beta. He must have it set to 180.
Oh, yeah.
So, so he could start the props. Because if it's upside down, if it's more than typically if it's more than 90 degrees, it won't let you arm the drone.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
he's
dude,
good. Yeah, that dude's good.
They fly him to Italy, Spain, all these other places to do these videos, and they're just incredible. He's got a YouTube channel. He puts next to nothing on it. He's just too busy. Like I said, he's too busy working and making money to mess with YouTube. But he lives here in town, and he's maybe 33 or 34. And yeah, that's
So here's one. This was when I was down there the last time. Tell me when you're sharing because I can't see.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to bring it up. There we go.
Are we sharing?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll hit play. I like his intro.
Can you make it full screen there, Rod?
Yeah, let me make it bigger. How's that?
Yeah, that's better.
So this is the first place we flew, and this is the building that he dives. That Avata was TJ's that you saw flying by there. But
oh, damn.
Yeah, he was the only one of the three of us that had this drone ready to catch when the train came by. I was a little late getting up for the train. There's my white vet. We were all sitting there. He comes down. He dives this building all the time. It's under construction. I don't remember. At one point, he was. If you see a little blue light, that was me with my Flywoo going by. He was chasing me a little bit when we were doing this, but I'm kind of. I think I'm ready if we go there tomorrow to go do some diving.
I think I'm ready.
Yeah, I don't know.
That sounds like a crash waiting to happen.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. And then kick it, roll it. Yeah, that's what I was doing in the sim. Was that exactly that to practice in the sim? Now you just turn and start pulling back on the right and start giving gas on the left, and it comes out of the dive. All right, let me speed it up to somewhere up here. He was chasing me. Not yet. Not far enough. Oh, he was making fun of me.
There you go.
Yeah. My walk of shame after I drifted into the tree.
Good one, Johnny.
Yeah, good one. Yeah.
I didn't want to turtle mode it. I could have. But anyways, yeah, the walk of shame. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Man, I've done turtle mode just to make sure I could do it several times, and it's kind of tricky, when you're not used to doing it all the time. But it's not that bad.
Yeah, but it can be hard on the motors.
Yeah.
There.
That's why I didn't.
That drone in front, that's me.
Yep. Yeah.
That's my 5-inch and him chasing me.
Very skillfully, I might add,
Mhm.
because I'd have ran into the back of you by now, or just went past you or crashed.
Yeah, the interesting part is look where all I'm flying and how well I'm flying and keeping it. Yeah, mine's in the air. We're going zip it along.
Man, I still wish we could put like
This is why I
lasers
need the lights. This is why I
and
need the
laser
lights on
detect-
this one. We were probably doing 40-mile-an-hour plus coming in right in here
Oh
before
yeah.
we did this turn with the 5 inches. I mean, we could have gone faster. Well, if I'd have gone faster, he'd have gone faster. So the limitation here was me. Eventually, I figured out where the gap was in the trees to do that left turn. I had a hard time initially figuring out that gap. So that's what we did. We went over to that baseball field and went flying around.
What I'm wondering is why y'all didn't go underneath that truck.
He did.
He did.
He did. He didn't show that part of the video. Yeah. He did.
Tim Jackson. There he is. Hey, bud.
Is that Tim, is it?
Yeah.
Everyone's
That's
changing
his
their
new
names.
thing now.
Okay. I just keep buying the same so I remember who I am. It's the only reason I don't change it.
So, anyways, we'll put some LEDs on and probably go fly that same park.
There you go.
And TJ's now got his sticks for his Avata. He still babies it too much, but
Out on my end, I've got Joe Fodolio who can customize an FPV pretty well.
yeah, Joe's good. Joe's
I've
really
gotten
good.
a couple things off of him already, and I put him on the potato, but pretty good stuff.
Oh, that dipping stuff that he does.
Yep, that's one of them I got. But yeah, he's got a bunch of them. Joe and I were hanging out for a good while there, and then you kind of get away from each other, and me especially, I'm always doing something else. But it was last Saturday, I went around to walk Mac in the park, and I looked down the street where he usually is, and sure as shit, he's there with another guy, and they were ripping their stuff. I said, So I walked off the trail that I usually walk with Mac, and I got onto the road where they were parked, and they both got their goggles on. So I literally put myself and the dog right between them and just waited. I said, well, sooner or later they got to land their drone. And then
Yeah.
so one guy, I can't remember his name. I think it's Ricardo or Richard. Ricardo. He brings his. He's got a 5-inch. He brings it and he goes, "Whoa, whoa."
That's why I fly by myself periodically.
I do too, man.
Keep an eye, just to keep an eye in the area.
Who's coming around? Because I get paranoid sometimes.
Hey, hi, Mark.
So we need to get Peter. Oh, look
What?
at here. We need to get Peter into the FPV stuff. We'll get you in Nevada.
That'll never happen. I can tell you that. It will never happen.
How you doing, Brian?
That's what I
Peter?
said.
Hi,
Tom?
Tim.
Rob?
Yes, sir.
How you doing? I had to wear a nice shirt to come in here because it's been a while since I've been on your path.
What you trying to catch up with Dre? You need a tie, damn it! Come on, go get a tie.
No. I need one of the white things right here.
Proper
Yeah.
headwear is required here too today because it is the
Right.
holiday season.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah, let me take care of this because nobody really gets the joke.
That disappears into your red background there.
It does, don't it?
It does.
There we go. See, there's
That's
that.
There it is. There it is. That's better.
Oh,
Well,
gotta get back
that's
to
just because of you, Justin. You're a bum, so I look like a bum on your show.
Hey, Maddie, is TJ coming tomorrow?
I see those videos of y'all getting together. That's kind of fun.
I keep picking on TJ that he needs to learn to fly that Avata like his freaking hair is on fire. I don't care that he has the most. Put that thing in sports mode and pull the trigger and go.
You know what I've noticed though, Rod? I know what you're saying, and I've got 5 batteries on the Avata and 4 on the Potato, and I will literally go back and forth between batteries, and I'll fly one, give it a rest, kind of let it cool down, and then fly the other, so they kind of get a little rest. But I've noticed by the time I'm on that 6th or 7th battery, when you come off of the Potato and go to the Avata, you're going faster, faster, faster.
See, that's one of
I
the
want to go
things
faster.
they've really kind of. I shouldn't say screwed us, but they've left us hanging on the Avata because the last firmware update for the Avata was just the remote ID
Yeah,
implementation a year ago. They haven't done anything. I've said for the longest time they need to give us an option to increase sports mode speed and give us 2 speeds
yeah.
for sports mode. So like Autel does with Ludicrous mode, where you can sort of pick your speed.
What
You
is
know,
the top speed? What is
30,
the top speed?
30 in sports mode on the Avata. In
Holy crap.
manual mode, it's 60.
Mike's FPV goes 100 over 100.
Oh yeah. My Nazgul will do 100 plus. Yeah.
That's crazy.
But that's a cine whoop. It's not supposed to be that fast.
No.
And it's 60 mile an hour diving out of the sky. It's 60 mile an hour.
Hi, Jim.
Hey Jim,
By the way,
how are
Jim,
you?
I was checking out some of your latest Christmas videos there, bud. They're pretty nice. I like the way you did that. Jim's droning.
Okay.
And
Hey,
I
Mark.
wanted to show a bunch of them, but I can't show. Who do I got here? I
And
got
Night
Captain
Range is the
Rose.
same way. When he's diving with his 99.9. That's what it was. It was 99.9.
Hey everybody, welcome back.
Oops.
I like watching his flying though. Mike is crazy. He just goes off the wall.
I like Mike.
I don't know if I could put another set of goggles on and ride with Mike. I don't know what I would do. I'd probably hurl.
The
or
most
something.
impressive part about him, he goes out and he stands while he's flying.
Yeah.
He stands straight up and down, and he doesn't move. I don't know how
Nope.
he does it. He's a statue when he's flying
He's
that
crazy.
thing.
He's
That's
crazy.
like that guy, the guy I just showed in that video that Andrew flies a bunch. That's what he
Mhm.
does. I don't know how he does it.
Yeah, Mike just literally stands there. And he's not doing into the head bobbing thing, trying to make the drone move.
Nope.
He
The
just
very
stands there.
first time we met him, it was at one of our meetups in downtown Houston at night. And, Steve introduced him and he kind of said, "This is what I do," and blah, blah, blah. And luckily, I had just gotten my FPV Potato, and so I was able to follow along. But he did an audience shot for us where everybody that had goggles can see how he was going to fly.
Mhm.
And he has a girlfriend. Babe, do your thing.
Wow.
She stood there,
One question, Brian. What's an
standing, and
F?
spread the legs like that, and he just zipped right in between.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I was like, if he'd missed, that's at least 10 stitches on one of those legs.
Yeah, with a drone like that, yeah. For sure.
Yeah.
He
Just a
didn't
quick
even
question,
come
Brian. What's a FPV Potato?
I never heard of one.
Me either.
It's the original DJI FPV.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure how they
Potato.
felt. I don't know how it got the potato name, but that's what
It looks like a
everybody calls it.
potato. I mean, you hold him in
Yeah, I
your hand,
suppose. Yeah, I
and it looks
suppose.
like you take off the arms, and it looks like a potato. That's not hard.
The
to
best
figure
thing about it
Okay.
is like Ari brought his FPV over to my house and he turned it on. The transformer sound, awesome. I like that. But he didn't fly it here. He flew the Mini 2 here when he first got it.
So I'm just looking at this here.
So when are you going to do manual mode, Brian? Johnny's doing manual mode now
Well,
with his.
I'm waiting for that DJI FPV 2 to come out. I'll buy it and then do it on the first one. That way, when I know I'm going to crash it.
Like
By
a
the way,
Robert.
getting back to the thing about the updates on the Avata, though, Rod, I'm almost sure you got to understand something when it comes to the class of FPV, which I'm, okay, the Avata sort of falls into it. I mean, it's a Cinewoop, so it's sort of there. But that they said that worldwide, that was their best selling drone ever.
Oh, I'm sure.
Really?
You
No
cannot
doubt.
tell me they're not going to come out with a number 2 here sometime soon.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they will.
yeah, no doubt.
Okay, we're getting overrun by Aussies.
Yeah, another one.
Yeah, what is this?
Hey, Dom.
Yeah,
It's 3-2.
Come and play.
the planet's going to tip upside down now, Brian.
I know,
It's
right?
really 2.5. 2.5 to 2.
Yeah. Yeah, half the panel, 2.5.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's right. Well, Tim Jackson is still down there though. He's pushing the weight their way. You know he doesn't weigh much.
Oh, come on. Don't you start, Brian.
You know I'm not going to start.
Yes.
I go around breaking scales.
Yeah.
Go to the doctor's office and go. You got another one of those around here for when I break this one?
Oh, my God.
Hey, Jim.
Yeah, this.
Oh, Lordy.
I did that yesterday, Jim. Just last night. I was just telling him earlier, and I was wondering, have you flown the Mini 4 Pro with the goggles yet? Because I have yet to do that. I didn't get a chance to yesterday. That'll be tomorrow's thing, I hope. Because I've seen a couple of, only one. Russ from 51 Drones was flying his around like that, and I can't wait to do that. I just cannot wait. I see me crashing that Mini 4 in no time.
Really?
Because I'm going to fly it like an Avata.
Hey, Al.
Oh,
How
looky
you doing, buddy?
here.
Al.
Hey, Al.
Hi, Al.
Oh,
Why is Al not a? I've been talking to Al for years, and he's not a. He must have changed something.
hmm.
He's not a moderator.
Yeah, but I think YouTube, they do their purge every year.
Ah, okay. Fix that right now.
So Dominic and myself and a few others were having fun one night. And
Oh, the AI thing.
yeah, the AI thing, Brian. You should see.
I've got about 300 or 400 now.
You should see what I came up with for my logo on my channel now.
I need to do that. Uh-oh. I guess Thomas is not in here. He's going to be pissed.
Oh, my God.
I use 4 different platforms.
There he is.
Oh, okay. Hello, Mac.
Thomas wanted to see Mac. There he is, Thomas. Sorry you're not here.
There,
Oh, well.
I'm sharing it.
Yeah.
Dog,
We voted. Everybody liked this one.
Mm.
When it came up with this, it fits.
okay, let me see what we got here.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
It's a hot rod, right? It's got tires. It's doing a burnout. It's a drone. It's got props over the tires. It's got the start finish flag, Daytona. Looks great.
Okay.
Except for one thing. That looks like a $5,000 camera, dude. That's
Yeah, that camera's pretty impressive, isn't it?
yeah. And you don't be doing that shit with a $5,000 camera. That's crazy.
Yeah,
You're nuts.
yeah, whatever.
Yeah,
Anyways.
that is crazy.
That was something AI created.
See, now this is something new. Put that back
Looks
up a
good.
second, Ron.
Yeah, that is new. When were you able to do that? Is that in your brand?
Yeah, it's got a bunch of extra frames now.
Okay.
Let me put something up.
I got to look at that. I just used it yesterday. I didn't see that.
Mm.
I should add that one to my backgrounds on Twitch.
Mm.
Let's see.
Add new background.
Okay, Mark, I'll just go and do that.
And y'all are under there. Oh, that's cool.
That's pretty
And we
cool.
can do that. Yeah, this is way different. Well, now wait a minute. I don't like this. How can we fix like? Oop. There we go. Didn't want to take Peter out. See, why is it focused on me though? Can I switch that? I don't know.
Because you made your
Yeah.
spotlight. You made you spotlight.
Mm.
No.
So it
See,
automatically when you
I clicked on Peter. No, that's not doing it either.
I haven't played with it in a while.
Solo layout. There we no, that's not doing it. Sorry, Rod.
Oh God, don't scare me like that.
Nah.
There, I
Okay.
changed my background to my logo.
Well, that's pretty wild. Now you can put them on the bottom.
This was Captain Ray's video. I saw part of this on Tammy
Oh
Bean's
yeah,
blog.
the boat
Okay.
crate thing.
That's pretty
Yeah,
cool.
yeah. That was great.
I'm not even going to try the sound on this because that was so humiliating. You want to see me cry? Go back to the very beginning of the stream. Oh, it was so bad. I tried to play my own video, Christmas video. No sound.
Oops.
That's very colorful.
Yeah.
Mm.
That's about the purple LED color that will be on my
I
Nazgul.
was going to say,
that
I
we're
don't
putting
remember
on.
purple being a Christmas thing, but whatever. That's to each his own.
I couldn't take green because Maddie's other friend Eric has green on his drone. Maddie has blue, Eric has greens. So I picked something different in case we're all three flying at the same time, kind of thing. And then I'm
Oh,
gonna put orange on my baby hawk.
I got a question for you, Rod. In fact, now I kind of wish Maddie was in here because this is an ongoing.
Maddie, come on in, Maddie.
This is an ongoing issue because we get together quite a bit here in Houston. We
Yeah,
have
you
a
guys have
once-a-month
quite the
meetup
group.
thing, and we get like 40, 50, 60 people out there at once, up to 100. And you put anybody out there that throws out a Nevada, and you'll start seeing FPV drones fall out of the sky.
Mm.
Auto mode. You gotta take them out of auto mode and put them in manual on the channels.
Okay. On the Avata, for instance.
On the
right?
Avata. Yeah.
Here's the problem with doing that, because I did that because I knew, okay, from the first meeting, I said, oh, that's not good. So I made sure when I flew mine, I was on another channel, not in auto. My range was cut dramatically. I couldn't make that thing go 1,000 feet, and I was starting to get video breakup.
Yeah, I don't know what channel is probably the optimal channel. The one thing I will tell you on range, and I've been saying this on a few streams, is get a set of Yagis to put on your antennas on your goggles. They work great. They're only like $12 on Amazon.
What are they?
Yagis.
okay.
Y-A-G-I.
I've seen them.
He was a cartoon bear back in the 60s, wasn't
Yep.
Yeah.
Aggie.
Yep.
he? Yagi and Boo Boo.
Hey,
Yeah,
boo-boo.
Maddie was saying Maddie flies around TJ's a lot and hasn't really had issues, but
Needs
And you
a
fly-
manual transmission.
You
See, the
fly with
problem, Maddie's saying the Avata stays on auto. The FPV drones go manual. The trouble that I've seen is, though, is the minute you turn the Avata on, they say it floods the spectrum. And in just that-
oh. Are you talking? Hang on. There's a question to this. Digital or analog?
Yeah, there's another thing too.
If they're analog, the digital will freaking screw with their signal bad.
Well, that's like the Phantom 4 V2 did to Matt's drone when I put it up. He lost total signal.
Yeah.
Ari was yelling across the way, turn it off, turn it off.
So Dan Worship and I went over there when we were trying to fix my Cinelog, and
How
Hey,
is
Clinton.
Dan? I haven't seen Dan in forever.
he's doing his motorcycle thing. But anyways, he was flying analog and I was flying my Flywoo, and his video feed was horrid because the digital was just blasting all over it. So if they were flying analog FPV, yeah, the digital may step on them.
Oh, what the hell, Jim?
There we go.
Oh my
That's
God.
probably where having ELRS 900 would be so much better, because you wouldn't step on anybody. Well, except for the O3 air unit, which is going to.
Ronnie's great. Yeah. God bless America.
I'm going undercover.
Uh-oh. There you
That's
are.
enough. I
I
can't
don't
see.
fly around. I'm not around enough people, Brian, that I've ever had a problem. But
See, yeah, I know, and that's whenever they call for a meetup, I'm just going. Well, I guess I can't bring my Avata.
I mean, at the South Florida, they had 18 or 19 drones in the air last year.
Yeah, I know. The thing about it is
all
there-
DJI, so it obviously figured it
Yeah,
out.
the spectrum for what is it, 2.4 and then 5.8.
Mhm.
Theoretically, you can put over 100 drones in the air. Theoretically,
Oh, yeah.
but like I said, it's just they say that whenever the Avata turns on and links to the controller, it literally blasts the entire spectrum. And if there's
Yeah.
anything within range, it's going to.
I got a question. Now, what if somebody's walking past with a 5-watt handheld and just dead keys it?
Depends on what frequency it's on.
Yeah.
Or would it mess up anything?
It's not on the same. The CBs are not on the same channel.
So no effect with even a UHF in a car or a trucker's radio.
Different
That wouldn't-
frequency. It's far enough. It's frequency bands far enough away that you don't get any bleed over.
Well,
And he flies with the Cadix Vista, which is digital.
Yeah.
now Maddie's citing last year's South Florida drone meetup where
Mhm.
they had 7 Avatas and flying in the air at the same time. And if I remember right, somebody crashed one and got cut.
No,
There's
that was Ken Herron dropped
Yeah.
his Avata, and then Jim Beauchart picked it up, and Ken didn't know it got picked up, and Jim had his thumb inside the prop when Ken started it up.
That's exactly what I'm gonna say. He started it up and it took Beauchart out. Look at that shit.
Yep,
Ow.
exactly.
That would have hurt.
It was blood all over the place, man. It was pretty cool. Yeah, Maddie, I know what Avata's. Yeah, the autocorrect on Avata will give you an avatar.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder when it's going to give us for Avanox. See, we're not going to be able to go to Avata and have a drink anymore. We're going to have to go Avanox and then have the drink.
Such a cool habit. It's so freaking.
Assuming that that's the actual marketing name that they use when they release it, and that's not just their internal name. Yeah. And that was the name for the goggles, according to that Drone XL article. So, and I'm not so sure. Though one feature on the new goggles, I'm not sure I'm going to be very thrilled about, which is the cameras on the front, so you can look to the outside world. You know, when you're in a tight turn somewhere going around an obstacle, the last thing you want to do is see somebody jump in front of your eyeballs.
That was the other feature they added.
So I'm not so sure how well that is going to work. I mean, if it's something you can manually do, okay, but that seems like a pretty damned expensive thing, or I'll use it once in a while kind of thing.
Mark White brings up this good point about the 2.4 gig being an amateur radio band. And that's true. But here's the other thing about 2.4. It is the only band used by fixed wing model flyers.
Right.
Which they absolutely hate drone flyers anywhere near their airfield.
Unless it's Max flying his and all the FPV drones chasing it around like last year.
That was the other feature they added to the Mini 4 Pro, which I think they did it with the 3. You now have access to your sensor cameras.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just thinking, okay, that's cool. And I'll try it. I haven't tried it yet. I will. But I still don't get it. Okay, so you can see sort of behind you. Yeah, I don't care. I've been there. So I don't get it. I don't know. I don't get it.
If you're going sideways and you're in a tight space and you know there's stuff left and right.
If I'm going sideways, I'm looking dead in front of me because I'm doing a POI. I want that thing solidly.
Depends on what obstacles are around you as to whether you need to keep an eye on them or not.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, guys,
you-
I think I'll drop out now. I've got a few things I've got to do. So hope everyone
Peter,
has a great Christmas. And
I'm
everyone
really glad you
in chat too.
popped in, buddy.
Thanks,
Merry
man.
Christmas.
Take care, Peter. Merry
Okay.
Christmas.
Take care, Peter.
Bye, everyone.
Have a good Christmas.
Love talking to Peter. He's been around. The very first person I ever popped into my very first live stream was Peter Carroll. Nice guy.
Yep. He's been around for a long time.
Mm.
Thomas, I had Mac in the camera. Where were you?
Yeah.
Merry Christmas, Tomas.
Merry
Everyone.
Christmas.
I guess I need to reach out to Ray. See if Ray wants to come fly with us tomorrow. Ray only does camera drones, though. I told him I'd put him in my Avata.
Y'all could do an audience thing with him, couldn't you?
Yeah. We could. I put Gary. Ken and I put Jerry Bauer in my Avata. We had him flying it around.
No, that
I'm
was
jealous of Brian. I'm jealous of Brian because he got to fly with Angie.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, I fly okay. Angie, maybe because she's been flying that same drone forever, is next to Fearless. I'm just going, okay, that's not an FPV drone, Angie. Would you slow down?
She's a lovely girl. I like
She was
Angie.
bringing that thing down like 45 degrees. I was going, I sure hope she doesn't hit us. It's
Oh,
gonna
wow.
hurt.
Yeah.
Now
Yeah,
you've seen me fly my Avata. I'm pretty fearless with that thing.
Yeah, but I mean, it's got the prop guards and everything. It's not going to cut your head off. A Mavic 2 Zoom can easily send you to the hospital.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it cut my one of my friend's daughter. She wanted to hand catch it. I said, okay, I'm going to bring it down now, and it went. They cut her like all the way up and down her forearm. I played doctor for about a half an hour. Crazy.
Angie is fun to hang out with.
She is. Angie is really nice. That's where How You Doing came from. Me and Angie. That's where it came from. This is the first person I sent it to.
Now we got to. She comes down to Galveston, and last year I met up with her and Lee Bessing of Yellow Rose Drones, and we got to fly. It was like a 45 mile an hour wind, so we didn't get to fly that much till the evening, and then the wind started to die down, and we got to fly a little bit more. But
you need to go over there where the Texas is and like buzz right through it. There's got to be lots of gaps on that thing, dude, for you to shoot the Avata through.
Dude, I am so tempted because there's nobody there.
Because it's sitting in that freaking dry dock. I mean,
Yeah, and there's no
gonna
one
hurt.
there on a Sunday. I've overflown it on a Sunday. I said, "There's nobody down there." Gee, this could be.
I would be.
another one.
I'm telling you, I'd be really tipped as long as there's no
But the thing
rule
about it is-
violations. I'd be going.
No, it's not restricted airspace. There's no post saying you can't. But
then you're golden,
on a show.
and it's not federal property anymore either.
Mm.
Well, the boat isn't. The boat belongs to Texas, not the federal government.
Yeah, exactly.
So
Ow, that would hurt, Jim. Just take them out, bro. I take mine out. That would hurt. Boil inside cheek. Oh.
But go between the stacks and the
Or
conning
just-
tower or something like that.
all kinds.
Right
man, there's
by
all
the
kinds of
right by the front of the bridge. Over the guns. Oh my god, that'd be a blast.
Yeah. And
You got a couple videos up, Brian, don't you? With you, Angie. I thought.
yeah, I put 3 of them.
Mm.
Yeah, I thought Lee was in one of them. Pretty cool.
That was last year, and I never did make one from last year because at this time last year, my internet crapped out so bad I couldn't do anything. I literally could not even upload to YouTube.
Yeah, that's what you were saying on Facebook.
And what it was, those assholes were making it to where they wanted me to upgrade to the fiber line, and which I didn't have a problem doing, but don't do it to me like that,
Right.
But
Yeah,
I
after I got
upgraded to
Starlink. I like Starlink after I got that. It's been amazing.
And anyways, Brian, you'd be safer than that helicopter guy when they were moving it.
Oh hell yeah! That
I don't
thing
know
still,
what that guy was thinking.
he was easily under 200 feet most of the time. Just thinking,
Did
well,
I read that wrong? Am I reading Ronnie's Me Too throwing out a huge turkey tip for Sunday? What?
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I mean, we used to do turkey and ham at Christmas. We had turkey at Thanksgiving and then turkey and ham at Christmas.
Yeah.
So
Oh, that's funny. Traditionally, it's ham for Christmas, but a lot of
I
people.
just realized, no, he's saying, and I know what he's talking about, a huge turkey tit for dinner, because you can buy just a
Breast,
turkey.
same thing.
Really? Just for
That way you're skipping all the legs and everything else and all that
yeah.
stuffing
Just,
shit.
Yeah.
By the
just
way,
get the breast.
does anybody else here not like stuffing? I don't.
Oh, I love stuffing.
I love it.
Love it.
Never have. I've tried and tried and tried to get a taste for it. It's just
We all have our own preferences.
Yeah.
right.
I love stuffing. Yeah.
I don't.
Can't
I
help
won't
it.
judge
Brian's the
anybody.
oddball in the group, but okay.
Yeah, I
whatever.
won't judge anybody for their.
We won't hold it against you, Brian.
No.
I'm just going to throw y'all off my stream because you're weird.
You go. You go, Brian. You go, bro. Brian, are you gonna be on the panel for Matt's Christmas special?
I am going to try if he does one this week. See there, and that's some.
Yeah,
I
7
talked to-
p.m. Eastern
Yeah,
Sunday.
he's on in about another hour. But that's the thing too. I've noticed Matt has
That's
started to
Justin's
slack
tonight.
off too. It's getting to be too much for him. I know it is. He's been doing it longer than me.
Yeah.
Every
Yeah.
week.
He's been busy a lot too with work
And
stuff.
he gets this guy named Tim Jackson in there for him. Oh, sorry, Tim.
Smart ass. Well, we got to bring all the OGs back. So you got to come on, get Ron. That'd be good.
Oh, it'd be a hoot.
Get everybody. From
Chris Hope to wrap his presents.
Oh, Chris Hope. Oh my God, he's hilarious.
Chris is especially hilarious when he's been drinking.
Well,
Oh, yeah.
did you see last year? Did you see
Yes.
last year?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, I'm
Oh,
going
my
to try
God.
this. And
Hilarious.
I hope Chris doesn't mind.
Good stuff.
Because this is one of the ones I actually had ready. Let me see if I can do this one.
Yeah,
I hope-
Justin is taking over for Matt tonight. Yeah.
I hope the sound comes up. Because this is nothing but Chris.
I'm in Graham, Texas, at the Young County Courthouse again. This time it's Christmas, and they have got it decorated up. Let's go take a little tour around the courthouse square before we can get into this evening.
Square?
We'll look at some lights.
I never been into Square.
A
Square?
lot of courthouses in Texas do the same thing, decorate. I just happened to be at this one tonight. All right, let's go. Comes up to the main entrance here to the courthouse. Really pretty. Courthouse is pretty. I would fly my drone, but it is a courthouse and the sheriff's department is right next door, and that's not allowed. So negative on that. Pretty from the air for sure.
Wuss.
Sights and sounds.
I'd have had it in the air in a second.
2023. Leaves are falling off the trees. A little easier to see. They've got it lit up well.
Ooh, sausage, meat, and
Let's
chestnuts.
just walk around this thing a minute.
That sounds yummy.
A bit about Christmas.
Well, the sausages. I don't know about the chestnuts.
of the year.
Maybe cashews.
Christmas stores. Now, I
Instead of
remember
chestnuts.
Christmas Eve,
76, my mom and dad.
7 p.m.
Santa
Eastern.
Claus got me a
Christmas
Honda
Eve.
Trail 70. It wasn't in the living room, under the tree, but it was in the garage when I opened the door up. And man, was Chris excited.
What? Oh, man. I gotta put up the commercials. I
Has uprooted millions of people.
wonder if Chris knows if they have any commercials in his stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, the big light festival around here is over at the track. The problem is the track's about 300 feet from the runway at the airport.
Oh,
So
no.
You can't fly.
And the thing about, when he mentioned about not
Yeah.
flying over the courthouse, I'm sure he didn't want to fly because there was a cop there. But I fly the courthouses in Texas all the time. The architecture on them is incredible. It's like 18th century stuff. I love flying them.
Well, most of us probably Spanish oriented, right?
No, actually, it leans
No, it's
toward the
not.
French and the English.
Hmm.
Thought I had one. That's right.
Yeah, it's your Christmas Eve, Jim. Our Christmas.
I want to get into some of these, and even if we don't, could y'all hear Chris talking?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, good. So sound is coming over somehow. I don't know.
Yep.
I don't know what the hell happened when I started this.
All right, Brian, I'm going to get off here. Thanks for having me up.
Hey, man, good. I'm glad you came in.
Merry Christmas to everybody. Take care.
Merry Christmas, Tim.
See ya.
Have a
If
good
you're on-
holiday.
I'll
Bye.
hopefully see you in a little bit.
Yeah, we will. Yeah.
You know, lots of people like a white Christmas. And when you stop and think about it, you go, 3/4 of the planet will never have a white Christmas.
That's true.
Yep.
Only
Well-
the northern half, only the northern half of North America and Europe will have white Christmas.
You can blame Bing Crosby for that. Although, I will say this, in 2004, on December 15th, the weather guy here said, I think we're going to have a white Christmas. And I go, dude, you're full of shit. This is Houston. It does not snow here. It fucking snowed Christmas Eve. We got 6 inches.
Damn.
Nowhere else in the country did it snow that Christmas Eve. We got 6 inches. Victoria, Texas, 100 miles to the southwest, got a foot of snow on Christmas Eve in
Nice.
Texas.
Nice.
Yeah, it's global warming. You never know what's going to happen.
Exactly.
No, it's the polar vortex. It ran away from the pole
Mhm.
and went over Texas.
Yeah,
It's
I didn't
Ed.
check my speaker settings. It might be too loud. Let me see what we got going on here. Yeah, that's might be too loud. Echo cancellation. Yeah, it should be a little better now, I think. I don't want to overwhelm everybody. But let me play this one. Hawkwind drones. I went through, like I said, my whole subscription list looking for Christmas stuff. And Chris Hopes was one of them.
Nice.
There we go.
Awesome.
That's Chicago? Yep.
Yep. The Sears Tower / whatever the heck it's called now.
That's pretty cool.
Wonder if that's in the park over by the lake.
I'm thinking it's got to be in a park because
There by Soldier Field. Yeah, probably. Yeah. That's that park by Soldier Field. And the lake. Along the lake. That road off to the right is Lakeshore Drive.
now why is there no one on that Ferris wheel? Could it be because it's 20 degrees out there?
Maybe.
Chicago is one of the coldest places there is.
Mm-mm.
No, I know it is
Mm-mm.
much colder, but as a major city, it's cold. Right on the lake.
Okay, I'll give you that. Yeah. Well, Brian, there's actually 2 parts to that puzzle. So the first part of winter, they're actually not bad. And part of the reason is because of the lake, and the lake isn't frozen over. Once the lake freezes over, then Chicago is cold. So they tend to have a later winter and a later spring because the lake has to thaw. Once the lake thaws, then they start warming up.
I think we got Bob Casey in here being a critic, but that's okay.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas, Big Bob.
Hey, Bob.
Bob. How goes Kentucky?
Yeah, Jim, Canadians are a different breed. Okay, this stuff with the commercials is driving me nuts. You're done.
Yeah, Jim's got some on his channel. I think. I've been watching his channel.
Anyway.
I don't know. I've been watching so many videos. I forget what I've watched on what channel.
Oh, I know. I do that all the time.
Yeah.
I've been trying to make sure I get in, get everybody a like and a comment.
I try
much
to
as
set aside
possible.
like one day, usually on a Monday or Tuesday in the afternoon, because I'm always up here in the afternoon. And I'll set aside one of those days where I don't edit. I just watch YouTube videos. And I try to watch like 3/4 of the people that I know. And I try to find new ones. And I notice they do come to me too every now and again. It depends on what you're hitting that like on. And they
Mhm.
start feeding you new stuff. I wouldn't say baked, I'd say frozen, but whatever.
Frozen's more appropriate.
Yep. But I know one thing. I've been for a short afternoon drive from Glacier National Park up into British Columbia. That is some of the most beautiful country you can ever drive through in such a short time.
Yeah, if you want to understand cold, think about Gold Rush, right? They go in the spring and they have to dig what 6+ feet into the ground to get past the frozen part.
Oh yeah,
It's like the ground. It's literally that cold that it's 5-6 feet plus of frozen ground. That's cold.
Mm.
If
Can
it's
I play
thawed that
one
far,
more without an ad?
good luck with that. Google's
Yeah, right.
hurting for money, so they keep throwing more ads. You know that's why they're doing it, right?
And they put two of them out at the beginning. One of them, the second one, you can opt out of, but that first one you got to
First one, they've been doing since the economy went kind of fishy. They've been doing a whole lot more ads. I knew what was up.
Let's see. Just practicing here because I suck. I'm so mad at myself for the opening of this show. Don't. I'm gonna figure if I can edit that out because that first 15 minutes was a shit show. Where's East Dundee, Dom? Is that down there by you? Good drone shot.
Whose video is it?
This is cool.
Not enough of a crowd to worry about flying over top of them. Plenty of space to get the drone around people. Ooh, the close-up of the tree. Nice shot.
It's good that he was able to get these shots and really nobody messes with him, I hope.
I have found that over the last couple of years, people have gotten a lot more comfortable with drones being around and not nearly as annoyed by them.
I like how some of these people are dressed up in like period costumes. Yeah. Oh yeah, you want the Grim Reaper on Christmas. That's always a good thing. These are really good low light shots too. I'm wondering what they're using for this.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking the same thing. I was wonder what he shot it with.
Which, after this, I'm going to lead into something that might annoy some people.
No, you can't say anything that annoys anybody.
Yeah, right. Watch this.
Everything anybody says annoys people these days.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
You just have to stop talking.
I love my Mini 4 Pro. Without a doubt, it's all I'm flying right now. Well, that and the Avata, but mostly the Mini 4 Pro. But, I take a lot of pictures, especially night pictures. I love my night shots. The Mini 4 Pro cannot hold a candle to a drone with a 1-inch sensor. Air 2S, I've got it. I'll tell you.
100%.
I've got it. The thing about it is what you'll see is, especially on the edges of any photo, and if there's light in it, lots of fuzz. Now, I don't mean noise, fuzz. It takes the light and diffuses it. You can't find a central point of where that light's coming from. You get the 1-inch sensor, you can see the light bulbs almost. It's just one of those little things that I noticed that kind of annoys me. And it's just from that 1 1/3 inch sensor. It's just not as exacting as a 1-inch sensor.
Except for the Nano Plus. That thing was kind of God mode at night in low light because of that RYYB.
Yeah. Well, no, the Light Plus doesn't have that color scheme, so it's
the Light Plus is the 1-inch, not the RYYB.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's the one I've got, because I literally noticed it on some pictures that I took in a distance from downtown. You won't notice it up close if you're taking night shots like up close downtown. Look at this man here. Hey, Craig, if I can get this mouse to hold still. There we go.
Quit moving your hand.
Yeah. No, I'm moving and nothing happens. But it's the distance ones where you get like downtown in the distance. The 1-inch sensor will pick out the individual window panes, whereas the 1 1/3 sensor on the Mini 4 Pro, no, all you're going to see is like a blur of light going down that building, and it's just what I notice. And it's a good drone. It's an excellent night mode. There you go, Bob Casey. It's got night mode, but all you're doing with night mode is you're increasing the ISO, and it's not making up for the parts that are truly bright, like the highlights. You're still not getting that definition. You're getting a soft in the photo. So
sometimes megapixels rule.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In this case, that's the case. But I'm still, everything that I've made, every video I've made in the last 3 months has been Mini 4 Pro. I'm loving that thing. For one thing, it's the only other Mini I had in the series was the SE. And this one has taken its place. I love the ability to you can take that thing anywhere, pop it out of the bag. It's in the air in a minute. With all my other drones, it's like, well, I got to set this up and set that up. Nope. It's just ready to go. I don't mess with the tablets that I use with the other ones, for one thing. I'll use my phone. It's just so much easier.
I love my triple tech, and I'll tell you, my triple tech will be set up faster than the smart controller. You know why? Because I never turn it off. It's just in low power state. So I hit the button, it's insta on. Okay, so it's insta on. It turned it on. It takes me like 2 seconds to plug it into the controller. I can be set up faster with that than I can with the waiting on the smart controller to fire up.
What we got here? I'm looking at God Bless America. Let me start this over.
And I'm not very happy that they haven't updated the RC Pro to fly the 04 drones with. The 03 goggles can and motion controller can fly an 04 drone. Why can't the $1,200 freaking remote fly the 04 drone? For no other reason than their marketing department and them being stingy.
I'd agree with Bob though.
Well, here's the other thing about using a tablet. You never have to worry about them upgrading and you can't use the bloody thing. Just plug it into the next remote that they have.
And you can switch drone brands. That's my main.
Oh, yeah. 100%.
Because I go from Autel to DJI all the time, and it's no issue.
Yeah, no issue whatsoever. And here's the other thing: the Triple Tech is bigger. It's 8-inch and brighter. It's bigger and brighter, and I can see
brighter
it better.
than the RC. Yep.
Yeah.
The RC Pro.
That $1,200 I spent on the RC Pro is probably the biggest waste of money I ever spent on DJI.
Now, Maddie's got a good point, and you're right. That would really suck. Because they could do that, technically.
Yeah, they could. You kind of wonder, considering they keep shipping everything with an RC. But they still need that cheapo version with the RC1 into. Especially on the low end.
Uncle Bill.
The Mini 2 SE and those.
Yeah, and see, that's as much as I like my Triple Tech, there are plenty of times where I'll forget to take it with me because my wife goes, "Oh, we need to go shopping." I say, "Oh God!" She goes shopping, and I'll go flying in the parking lot. But I forget to take the Triple Tech, so I'll whip out the phone and just squint.
Sure.
Yeah, it works.
It works. It does. And the battery in that Triple Tech, oh my God, that thing will last forever.
Days,
forever.
I love it.
I haven't charged it for like 4 days. It doesn't matter. You still got like 60% power. You can fly for like another 5 hours.
And that's the other thing too. Even when you do use it for flying a drone, like my iPad, for instance, granted it's old, but it would be a percentage of like 20 or 30% gone after just flying 3 or 4 batteries with the Air 2S, for example. It's like, well, that's only going to do it a little bit more. That Triple Tech lasts for drone after drone.
It can outlast all the batteries I have.
Oh yeah, mine too. But they have gotten proud with that thing too. That was not cheap. But like I said, it's more versatile than the RC Pros.
Mm-hmm. The RC Pro, I regret getting that thing. Should have never got it.
I like the music in this. Okay.
But it just irritates the hell out of me because the goggles and the motion controller can fly the 04 Air unit.
Oh, yeah.
Or the AkiSync 4. So why can't your really expensive controller do it?
Well, nothing is ever perfect when it comes to the world of tech. It only gets better because that way they can sell you more better.
Yep.
They won't be selling me more better. I got the Mavic 3 Pro, and I'm telling you, I don't know that there's anything that they can put on it in the next 4 years to make me want to get another big drone.
No, the Mavic 3 Pro and the Mavic 3 series altogether is going to be around a long time, like the Mavic 2 series was.
Don,
Hey, Chuck.
Rob.
Merry Christmas.
Merry
Chuck.
Christmas.
Is it snowing up there, Chuck?
Wait, Brian's a GIT?
GIT?
Yep.
Grinch
we
in
all
Tree?
are.
I had to come up with a TLA for GIT. And
I think we all are.
Gotta
oh,
put
your
my
hat's
hat on.
invisible. You have the
That's
green
my
screen on,
hat.
so your hat's like invisible.
My Christmas tree hat, man. Back off. See my bells?
Yeah, but the rest of it's green, right?
It's supposed to be. It's
Yeah.
magic.
It's
It's-
magic.
This is Christmas magic, man. Get over it.
It's Christmas,
Come on, where's
man.
where's your Christmas stuff, Brian? To go with it.
I can't wear my hat because like the headphones get in the way.
Okay, this is for the benefit of the audience. There you go.
Oh,
I have a
look
tree
at
on my
that.
head.
You have a tree on your head. See, well, you could get a blue. Wait, you can get a blue screen, and switch it to blue.
Oh, I know,
But that's a pain in the ass.
but yep.
You need a great big LED TV behind you. Can go between blue and green and toggle depending on what your wardrobe is. When you
Bill,
become big time on YouTube, you can have that budget, have the big
Right.
screen. Click.
Bill, I remember when Bill would take time driving home from work to come into my stream, and he never wrecked once. And now he's still working. Poor fella.
So says
How
the
you been, Chuck?
retired guy, huh?
What?
Mm-hmm.
Who's retired? Besides,
Brian.
2/3 of the drone community is like retired.
I was gonna say
The other sixth of the remaining third is just, thinking they're going to be YouTube superstars and not working like for real. Make 39 cents a month on YouTube.
dude, I am a superstar. I'm still got less than 1,000, but I'm trying so hard. No, I'm not.
Oh, it's an uphill climb, man. Just
What gets me is no, I'm not going to go there because that's going to piss people
no,
off.
don't. Just like,
Yeah.
you know what? It's like I
Brad.
get so upset, and then I have to come back and ground myself. Be like, you know what? Who cares? Who cares?
Here's the thing.
And it's like winning the lottery now. It didn't used to be that way, but if we had gotten in 15 years ago, it was almost a sure thing. If you just put in the time, did the work.
No. If you'd have gotten in 5 or 6 years ago, it wouldn't. Yeah.
Well, even then, but I mean, really, if you jumped in like 2009,
Yeah.
oh, dude,
It was.
do you know how many times I kicked myself in the ass for being like, Jesus, we had a brand new digital camcorder, was high def, filmed and had surround sound mics on it and stuff. And Lori and I are filming. We had underwater case for it. And you think any of that shit became a YouTube vlog? No.
Mm-hmm.
So, but here we are with the algorithm. Basically, man, you can't even post stuff on Facebook anymore and expect your friends to see it because Facebook or Meta has decided that, yeah, your shit doesn't need to be seen by your friends because it's not making them any money. So they just don't show anything.
And that's another
Isn't
thing.
that
Yeah, you're
weird?
right, because I will post something and 5 days later I get a comment from one of my best friends or something.
Yeah.
Wow, this is great or whatever. And I'm saying, now why didn't you? Because he looks at it. I know he looks at it every day. So that's what's going on. Good
Oh,
to know.
wow. Lori hooked me up. Hold on. She wants me to wear this, I guess. So, hey.
Oh,
y'all
look at
festive.
this. Yeah.
There. She's
He's
all happy.
nuclear.
I am nuclear. That's pretty awesome. I kind of like it.
And I toyed with, because I've got a string of like these LED lights that work off a battery
Funny how it.
of running the
Here, I'll be
I
the.
said, "No,
I'll hold the star up. There, I'll be the star.
Nice. I think my frame rate's off. Check it out, Brian. It's like I'm blinking every so often because my frame rate's off. I just got to turn it on continuous, and I have a problem.
This
with
thing
frame
is
rate.
a freaking ungodly bright flashlight.
no
that I
motion
got off
blur.
of Amazon,
There we go. All right.
and it's got a rechargeable battery. It's USB-C rechargeable.
This has some Chinese lithium batteries. They'll probably burst into flames while I'm wearing my neck, and I'll be like Richard Pryor from like the 80s. Now that'll be YouTube gold for Brian because he'll have my frame on there. You can blow it out and have a video of Chuck on fire. Running around the room on fire trying to get the necklace off.
He'll have 1,000 subs then.
This
Yeah.
this video is already going into the shit can. You watch the first 15 minutes of it. I'm lucky if I keep this one.
Oh, you'll be fine.
I haven't been on
What do you
StreamYard in a long time, and it showed.
got going on here? This just isn't right. This is all fucked up. All kinds of effed up. Sorry. Can't even wear a necklace anymore. Tell Lori's got to shrink this thing down. Just like she should wear it around her waist with like nothing else. That'd be hot. It's like it's great.
Thanks for popping in, Brad.
Hey, Brad.
Yeah. So what are you guys doing in the chaotic time that we're in right now? Between tomorrow is Festivus, so everybody has to air their grievances tomorrow.
Mhm.
You
How
know,
that
feats of
works?
strength. There are feats of strength if they have the poll.
Yeah, and I've got a lot of issues with you people
Yeah.
airing the grievances.
I
I'm
thought
waiting.
that's what psychiatrists were for.
I
Yeah,
might even
or-
live stream tomorrow on that, just because that wouldn't that be fun?
Yeah. Airing your
No,
grievances.
you never know. You have to watch your if YouTube bothers to notify anybody if I have to
Mm.
pop
No, they
on
don't do
live.
that.
Notifications have been few and far between with everything in the last 24 hours. Notifications just haven't gone out.
You know,
I've missed a few notifications.
if it wasn't for people commenting on my videos, and I'll see something from like, damn, whatever happened to that dude? I haven't seen him in 4 years.
Oh, you know
I
what?
go to his channel and all these videos that are really good videos. I'm going, why didn't I see this?
Oh,
You know, it's just so irritating.
it's the same problem, Brian. Like I have to physically go out to all the channels that I normally would expect to get a notification on, and there I don't get notifications. I actually wrote to YouTube. I think I said this on another live stream a week ago. I wrote to YouTube and I was like, hey, come to my attention that friends of mine who are in my same community of travel, I'm not seeing their stuff. I have to go find it because the notification bell that I rang like 2 years ago isn't working, and same for them. So what are you guys doing? Because like the notification bell is supposed to notify me of stuff that I want to be notified on. So who is it? Where is it your position to not notify me on shit that I want to know about? So give me an answer. Yeah, they haven't written back yet. You know why?
Yeah, I asked.
Well,
many
They're supposed to
questions and
save
they
this
don't
for
want-
tomorrow. I know, but
Have y'all gotten any
but,
email
like,
personal
what?
surveys from YouTube? Because I have.
Yeah.
I get them and I tell them this stuff, and it's
Yeah.
like pissing into the wind.
Well, the funny thing about it is they've sort of done stuff to tweak mine, I've noticed, but it
Really?
doesn't change nothing. You know, because I more or less ripped them, you know, for a lot of those reasons you just mentioned, Chuck.
I figure we're an expense, Brian, because
Yeah, we probably are because we're taking up server space.
the four,
Yeah, but at the
four of
same
us
time,
combined, the four of us
to
combined.
answer Bob Casey's question, it says the algorithm recognizes if you frequent the channel. I'm on Paul Murray channel every morning here. I'm on his channel every day, and there was no notification
Yeah,
that
yeah,
went
yeah.
out to his stream this morning.
Right. Again, YouTube. Don't fucking tell me what I should see me notified on. When I click that bell, if I have 1,000 channels and they all release videos at once, I want 1,000 notifications to get like the 9+ and have to go through them all and
But
physically
YouTube
pick what I want to
always-
watch. Don't filter for me already. That's really annoying. It's like,
Yeah, YouTube,
I'll
don't tell
I'll
me
make
what
those
to
tough
do.
decisions.
Yep.
Don't let your stupid ass algorithm do it for me, because we know how your algorithm works. It sucks.
They
We already
wanna
know this to be
drive you to-
true.
They
So
want to
there.
drive you to the 20-year-old kid with 12 million viewers who is just as
The girl
ridiculously stupid.
the girl bending over in a bikini getting into those little ice bath things, you get like 12 million views for that.
Yep.
And it's like, yeah, I really needed
Yeah,
to
but
see that.
but see, the thing is, they read your mind and they know that's what you want to watch.
What red-blooded guy doesn't want to see a hot chick in a bikini get into an ice bath? But I mean, come on now.
That's what TikTok is for.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
TikTok's for. But YouTube wants to be TikTok.
I don't
Exactly.
know. The village people might
know.
not like that view.
I
That's
really
true.
wish is there a new platform for long form stuff where more
Vimeo is the only one that I've heard that people are starting to
Vimeo,
migrate to.
yeah,
Which
it
one?
doesn't work.
Vimeo.
Rumble doesn't
Vimeo?
work.
Yeah.
What's the other
Mm.
one? Odyssey doesn't work. I've been on those.
Rumble is a pain in the butt. to get
Rumble,
it-
I can't. Did you try? I tried figuring out Rumble because I thought it would like
Yeah,
link
it's-
up to
that's a
YouTube, but
shit show. They need to get their shit together.
That's
it
right.
doesn't work.
But
I like-
Vimeo is not bad. The trouble is with Vimeo is there's a certain monthly fee you got to pay. I'm not crazy about it. But okay,
What's-
here's the big plus
Let's
of
go about
Vimeo.
Vimeo.
There is no video compression.
Oh,
None.
that's nice.
You will see some stunning stuff on Vimeo.
But because you're paying, you're kind of paying for your server space in a way, or you're contributing towards it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's kind of
Yeah,
cool.
I've got the all notifications done, and I pretty much watch a Paul Murray video every day. So you'd think that it's in the algorithm that I visit and watch
Yeah.
each
I
channel
just-
every day.
I just get irritated because it's like, why bother? Why not just disable the bell and make it go away? Because, I mean, fine. If I have to go around and like go to Brian's channel, go to Rod's channel, and go to your channel, Dom, and like everybody else in the chat's channel that I want to go see stuff on, then I'll just do it. I'm like, okay, fine, I'll just effing do it. So take the bell and just put it in the freaking round file where it belongs. Because if it's just another algorithm tool, you know, F it. It's stupid.
Which is why when I do want to see people that I know, I'll go to that subscription tab, and at least there's a chance that I'm going to see some of the newest
Yeah.
stuff.
If YouTube hasn't decided, oh yeah, you don't need to be subscribed to them.
Yeah, exactly.
And they do that shit too. And then like I don't know how
No,
many
they do.
times I've stumbled upon a video. I was like, wait, I'm supposed to be subscribed to those guys. And then like I click on it and it's great. It's like unsubscribed. I'm like, yeah. What happened there? So, you know, irritating. We
No
don't need your
telling.
YouTube. We don't need your help. Okay. I mean,
Yeah.
focus on making money for yourself, and just let us swamp us with all the notifications we could possibly choke on, and that's fine.
They're working on
And
making
then,
money.
like,
Didn't you see how many ads come up when Brian was playing videos?
Oh, I know. There's, yeah. Well, then they're making money off people like me who pay for premium to like minimize that nonsense, and then and then
Okay,
the
guys,
little
I'm gonna-
channels. Like, oh, you got to go.
I'm gonna jump
Oh, I'm
off,
just
so
getting in the
I'll see
full
ya.
on rant mode. We got to run till midnight to get into Festivus to make it official.
But Merry
All right,
Christmas. to you.
Dom.
Merry Christmas,
Merry
Dominic.
Christmas.
See you later,
I
Don.
don't see you before that, so probably will. But
I'm going to try to
Anyway.
pop in on Matt's tonight if he's going to have one.
Yeah, I got to take off
I've
here
got-
pretty
it's-
soon. I got to
it's
finish
just-
packing to go down to
Justin is
Maddie's.
taking over because Matt's working, so we'll see you.
It's
So-
just annoying for everybody. Everybody. I don't care what your niche is or whatever. It's just freaking annoying. So, oh well.
Yeah.
But at least they haven't done anything to stop stuff like this yet, because these live streams are kind of fun, and like
Yeah, they are.
it's who would have thought like three random dudes from anywhere on the planet, if they have a computer and internet, can like get
Look
together.
at here.
Yeah.
JD.
They are not. Why do we need Covaxion wine glasses? That'd be cool, actually.
It would.
I should get a Pilsner
yeah,
glass made. That would make sense too, but I haven't done
Need
it.
to make JD a moderator. If I can get there, we go.
Hang in with JD.
You could ship some cheese with it too.
You could actually.
Put the
Just
cheese
like-
in the wine
I think
glass.
the way I was going though, I think what he meant to write was wine is in WHINE, not really WINE, but
No, he wrote it that way.
did he write WHINE?
Yeah, he wrote it that way.
Oh, he did write it
When
right.
he-
I was
Yeah,
Oh,
he wrote it
yeah.
correctly.
okay. So just making sure.
What is this?
Wasn't even paying attention. My head saw it the
Mhm.
other way.
When's the last time you got your eyes checked?
Yeah, these glasses are old. Because I'm too lazy to put the contacts in. I broke this. Break this?
Must be nice to be able to have contact. My eyes are so bad I can't. I could only
Getting
do
there.
hard. I could only do hard contacts because I
I'm
have
get-
such a bad stigmatism.
I'm getting there, man. I'm borderline. These things are the soft contacts I have. There's only one company that makes them now, and they're so ungodly expensive, and they take like a month to get. So
I can't
better-
do LASIK either. I'd have no cornea left.
Oh yeah, they said I was a candidate, and I read about. I'm like, yeah, no. I take the 0 on that, and then because no vision is not as good as at least really shit vision with corrective lenses. So we'll take the good with the bad, right, Rod?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm not
Well,
whining. I'm speaking truth when it comes to YouTube, because it's just it's a blinded by greed algorithm. That's all it is. So, what it is. But they got to afford to pay for all this server space, like Brian was talking about, that we're sucking up. Because I mean, think of how much space we're taking up. And are we really making them any money? Is it just an expense for them? So I mean, they have to
Hey,
find a way to make
they got
money.
15 they got 15 customers maybe here.
Right. And we're using all this server time and everything. I got to store this thing. So on
Oh,
that,
14 now. Sorry.
okay. Well, on that the flip side of it, yeah, that's I don't know what it costs, but it ain't free. So
Anyway, guys, I need to wrap this up myself. It's getting late. I need
Is
to eat
it?
some dinner for if I do show up on Matt's stream.
When is Matt's stream?
You got 18
Maybe in like 10
minutes.
minutes.
Yeah.
So,
I'm gonna try to. God, yeah.
anyways, it was good seeing you, Brian.
If
Have a
everybody
and have a good
see you.
Christmas.
watch the first 15 minutes of this video or this live stream, that would be just fine with me. Because I'm going to try to bump out the way I tried to bump in with no audio. None.
What?
Eva.
You came in with no audio?
I could not. What I was trying to do is I was trying to play one of my videos without, for some reason, if I play a video and like the three of us are in the screen somewhere,
Mhm.
it plays. You can hear the audio coming from the video. But just by itself, no. What's up with that?
I don't know. You did the share audio with the video and all that crap with
That's
the screen.
nothing.
Blah
Those
blah blah blah.
tabs
blah.
have changed. Yeah, I did the share
Mm.
audio thing.
StreamYard's broke something. StreamYard used to work pretty
I'm
good.
not sure. See, that's just it. I haven't played with StreamYard in months.
Well, maybe a little quality time. Go in the studio, just not live. Go in the studio and mess around and.
But I
kinda
still need someone on the
figure it
other end, to see if I'm
Well,
getting
you
audio.
can invite one of us in if we're available. I'm sure like
So-
Rod or me or whoever else would come in and just help you fine tune.
Yeah.
I mean,
And
I've done that with Bill before. Bill Thomas, he was
Another
messing around with.
retired guy or someone from Europe.
Yeah, I don't know.
So
Well, no, really. I mean,
I come up here about 1 o'clock every afternoon, and I'm up here until like 4 or 5. That's when I do my editing, or if I'm going to do anything at all.
today was a good day. My boss said
Anyways,
I could leave at noon, so I just got right to the Iceland editing at like 12
Yeah.
o'clock. Boom,
But
Iceland editing.
that time of day is you're going to get people from over the other side of the pond.
All 5 hours ahead, right? Because noon is 5 for them, and
Yeah.
3 is 8, and yeah, that's a good window of time to put stuff up.
anyways, everybody have a good holidays.
Happy
Hey, Rod,
holidays.
thanks for tuning in, bud.
Yep.
Yeah,
See you
thanks,
later.
Brian. That was fun. I feel so much better now. I've like aired my grievances a day early.
No, that's a good thing.
Till next
You know,
time. Till
uh,
next time.
were you on Bill Thomas's stream the other night?
Very briefly. I felt
Very
like
briefly.
shit. I'm
He asked.
actually
It was
getting
one.
over it.
He asked me, and it was one of the nights where I had to go to a board meeting, and I was kind of bummed because I really would have liked to have done that because Bill's so
I
fun.
was-
I like popping into his show every now and again.
I felt like shit. I shouldn't have even gotten on at all. I was so tired, and it's like was just starting antibiotics and stuff. And I was just like,
Oh man, what's the matter with you?
I'll be all right. I don't talk about my shit live like that. I'll just tell you. I'm on.
Hey, inquiring minds want to know:
Yeah, it's none of your business.
is he contagious? Ooh,
No.
that's gross.
No, it's not contagious. People are gonna start spouting off really weird viral things, and like, which is not what antibiotics are used for. So
Okay, I'm fixing to bump out of here,
yeah.
and I'm going to
Anyway.
roll this thing, and I'm going to take. If you're not gone, I'll take you out. I'll take you out.
I'm leaving.
But then I'm going
Peace.
to take me out. And I
Merry
wanna see the
Christmas.
audio phase.
Happy New Year if I don't see you between now and then. And
Happy New
and
Year.
Ho ho
Say
ho.
the same to Lori for me too.
I will.
I
And bye
see
everybody
y'all
in
on
the chat.
Instagram all the time. I think
Nice.
it's Instagram.
I don't know. Kick around. You kick
Okay,
around.
let's try.
I got to make
this.
sure your notification bell's rung. Catch you later,
Right.
peoples.
Okay, try this again. Do this. And I am going to wish everyone a very Merry Christmas. Hopefully, it'll be a good one. Spend quality time with your family without any knockdown, drag-outs fights, like I know we're probably going to have. But that's another story. And if you don't have family to spend with, I just hope it goes the best it can for you. So I know I've been there myself with anybody to be around. It's not the best thing, but anyway, let me try this now because I'm still here. This is my video, my Christmas video, which my wife has watched it 3 or 4 times and said it makes her seasick. Gee, I wonder why.
Will be